Tough break for MP and company as they lose a starter to injury during morning shoot-around. Not the news you want to hear before game one of this second-round series. But sources tell me that the team is optimistic the hobbled starter will only miss a game or two.
Made the playoffs. Yeah.
How you feeling?
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Pelicans are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Houston Rockets. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for New Orleans, MP is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Herb Jones. And it's Queen in at the 5. MP outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Matkovic. Back to MP. Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets on offense. Here's Eason. Drops in the 3.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Pass to MP. Here's Matkovic. Back to MP. Outside Jones. And here's MP. Over to the left wing. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Thompson, no good.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Smith. Pass to Şengün. Now Durant. The 3. And Houston, another 3.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Queen, defended by Şengün. On the wing, Jones. Back to MP. Here's Queen. MP outside. Pass to Queen. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Thompson, and that comes off the assist by Durant.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Back to MP. Pass to Matkovic. MP outside. Now here's Jones. The 3 is up after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thompson outside. And Houston, another 3.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Back to MP. Pass to Jones. On the wing, MP. Here's Queen. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Jones finds MP. Jacks up a 3. Outside Jones. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Jones has got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Thompson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to to speak with James Borrego for a minute. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Brian, back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Back to MP. Pass to Queen. Back to MP. Now Jones. From downtown. On target from range. He's got 9.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Thompson. Here's Eason. Connects from downtown.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
MP, the pass to Jones. Back to MP. Out to the wing for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Durant. Thompson outside. No good from outside. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's New Orleans. They lead by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Better made the playoff. Get
Timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 3. So the Rockets 5 now. Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to MP. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Left side Jones. Lets it go from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Van Vliet. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Jones. Murray from outside. Cash gets MP picking up the assist. Hernandez got his 3rd assist of the night. Now here's Durant. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the triple. The rebound by Murray.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
On the wing, Murray. The 3 is up. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His 3-point shot has improved every year.
The open shot by Van Vliet. This is the jumper from the wing.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
He gets it in there.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Van Vliet, the pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. They double-team Durant. Pass to Shepard to stop the run. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here comes the break. Back to MP. On the wing, Murray. MP outside. On the wing, Murray. This one for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. For New Orleans, Queen, he's checked in for Misi. Matkovic comes in for Murray. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Shepard. And it's Amin Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Smith. Hasn't got one to fall yet.
and they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Durant. Back to Thompson. He shoots a three. And it's Queen with a rebound. Pass to Hernandez. Here's Makovic. Covered by Smith. Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Jones. Pass to Hernandez. Here's Makovic. Launches a three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Adams. Out to the right wing. Outside Durant. Pass to Thompson. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Makovic, covered by Smith. Here's the three, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. A little mid-range shot is up. Smith no good. New Orleans leading by 22. On the break. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives them.
Lets it go from 14. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's New Orleans. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Houston Rockets.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lane?
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans, do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point?
Yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing like me tonight. TCB. Taking care of the business.
Well, I'm not sure what business you're talking about, Shaq, but I do agree with you. The message in the locker room is just simple. Don't let up. Finish off this game.
And still a half to go, but you get a sense the momentum is strongly in their favor. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And time for us to get back into it.
Stepping
Here
up.
in Game 1. We've seen Herb Jones really have a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him.
Stepping
And then,
up.
of course,
Next man up. We got injuries.
This one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Trey Murphy out there with MP. Then it's Herb Jones, and it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with.
Go.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
New Orleans leading by 22. Back to MP. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Jones from outside the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jones has got 14.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Thompson, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Back to MP. Now here's Jones. MP, the pass to Jones. Here's Queen. The three ball. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Durant. Let's go with a three. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to MP. Pass to Queen. Now Jones. MP outside. Here's Queen, defended by Thompson. And here's Jones. Back to MP. Fires the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 12.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so it's Houston with it. To the paint. Right side Eason, looking to win the run. Sends it home from three-point land.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Queen. Back to MP. Here's Makovich. On the wing, Jones. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. You take a look at Jones. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking 1st in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, Jordan Poole.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Thompson, that's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
New Orleans calls timeout. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 in the 2nd half. Pass to Queen. Back to MP. Here's Makovich. And here's MP. Defended by Thompson. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. He's got 15.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Back to Durant. And here's Smith. 1:56 left in the 3rd quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams checked in for Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Eason. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. 4 on the clock. Murray from outside again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Van Vliet. No points yet.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Poole. MP outside. Pass to Misi. It's Poole on the wing. Outside Murray. Now MP. Takes a 3. And there's Poole on the assist by MP. Poole's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Back to MP. Poole right side. Now here's Murray. Beyond the arc. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Adams finds Durant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And sometimes...
Pelicans call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
So the Rockets 5 now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Back to MP. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Poole outside. Pass to Hernandez. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Thompson. And the shot goes.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Back to MP. Murray passes to MP. It's Poole on the wing. MP outside. 4-3. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Pass to Thompson. Oh, from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And he lays it up and in. And MP and crew had to scramble before this game got going. Found out very close to tip that they'll be missing a member of their starting five.
There's so many things go up in the air when a change like that happens. You got to tweak your game plan, readjust your rotations. It might seem like a simple thing, but it can make your coach's hair turn gray. And capturing the series momentum up front, this is a monster Game 1 win for the Pelicans.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
Takina
connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Back to Durant. Sengun, a screen on Poole. Durant way outside. And another miss by Houston. Here's New Orleans. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Back to MP. Poole left side. MP outside. On the wing, Murray fires from deep. On the wing, Murray from deep. Good! Another from three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Thompson, no good. MP inside. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off the team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
I'm here with MP, whose team pulled out a gutsy win after finding out just moments before tip-off they'd be down a starter. How much confidence does it give you to win this game without one of your most important players?
You know what? We're a confident bunch, Jennifer. I don't think we learned anything we didn't already know. But I bet the other guys are less confident after seeing what we did tonight. And they're probably not looking forward to seeing us at full strength. You know?
Sounds like a great game, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
BA, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
What a gutsy performance. That was gutsy right there, bro. What a gutsy, very gutsy performance.
Tough break for MP and company as they lose a starter to injury during morning shoot-around. Not the news you want to hear before Game 1 of this second-round series, but sources tell me that the team is optimistic the hobbled starter will only miss a game or two.
fought through it, bro. Who do you believe they sped up? That's why I just back. Next man up. Next man up, Chet. Next man up. Let's get it.
Control center for NBA 26.
I'm sure.
Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. The New Orleans Pelicans come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Rockets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continue. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with MP. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Back to MP. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Jones has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Kevin, back over to you.
Ali, thank you so much. MP passes to Jones. There's Williamson with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the rare 3 from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Smith. Thompson in the corner. And it's Thompson again missing. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Back to MP. Right wing. For the 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the inside. Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Williamson finds MP. Williamson outside. Here's Queen. Hernandez passes to Williamson. And Jones has it in the corner. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing. MP passes to Queen. At the elbow, Williamson. Back to MP. Williamson kicks to MP. Pass to Queen. Over in the corner, Williamson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And really, this is the next step for Williamson. If he can add a reliable three-point shot.
Eason gets a wide open look from outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Jones back to MP. Williamson, the pass to Hernandez. And here's Jones. MP, high post. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So for the Pelicans, James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now Shepard. It's tipped. So on the floor for Houston, the guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Alper and Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And so it's Houston with it. The Pelicans make their list. Here's Finney-Smith. A three-pointer, no good. New Orleans leading by 4. Back to Murray. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 now.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
New Orleans has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Over in the corner, Williamson. Jones dishes to MP. New Orleans moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Murray drops in the tray. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans. Van Vliet outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Nisi. Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Murray outside. Now, here's MP. The 3. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by MP. 11 points in the game.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him. And I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes here. Queens checked in. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Murray. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
Back to MP. Pass to Queen. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Here's Jones. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Thompson for the triple. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And now that's 11 points from Amen Thompson. Jones finds MP. Williamson left side. Fires for 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
52 seconds left in the first half. Here's Eason. No scoring in this one. Outside Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jones kicks to MP. Pass to Queen. Back to MP. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
It's good, and the New Orleans leaders cut down to 10 on the bucket from Capella.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Back to MP. From deep. It's not going to go for him. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for New Orleans. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the New Orleans Pelicans.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. Guys, Game 1 went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they can take Game 2 as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position.
Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
New Orleans leading by 10. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with MP. And it's Queen in at the center position. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Williamson kicks to MP. Shot clock at 5. Williamson, the pass to Hernandez. Launches it. And it's Williamson miss it. Rockets trail by 10. Outside Durant. Thompson left side. Coming off the assist from KD. Thompson's got the first points of the second half here for the Rockets. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jones dishes to MP. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here is Smith. Still without a basket. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pass to Jones. Here's Queen. Back to MP. Now, Williamson. Covered by Smith. A 3-ball. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. MV is number 1. Pass to Thompson. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Williamson finds MP. On the wing, Jones. Here's Queen. Back to Jones. And here is MP. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good, Williamson.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
That miss is number 6. He's made 7.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Jones, the pass to MP. And here is Williamson. Jones dishes to MP. Williamson kicks to MP. Outside, Jones. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and then for Houston, Adams, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Tari Eason. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to MP. Murray for 3. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 16. That one goes. Count it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Eve Messi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Amen Thompson.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Shot from the top of the key. KD on the wing. Back to VanVleet. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pelicans leading by 16. Pass to Messi. Down low. Now here's MP. Outside Jones. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Hernandez. Now Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Taking a look at the Rockets. They'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint.
But this one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do. He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Rockets trail by 21. Pass to Eason. Back to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Out left to the wing. Back to MP. Williamson kicks to MP. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 19.
MP keeping his teammates engaged.
KD against Jones. Thompson passes to Şengün. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Here's Matkovic. MP passes to Poole. Murray kicks to MP. Here's Poole. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots. End of the third quarter. Van Vliet finds Capella. Can't connect from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's MP. For three, Murray, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Pelicans.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swag.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zion Williamson.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Doubled by Murray. Inside, here's Van Vliet. Good, nice job down low.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray outside. Pass to Matkovic. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Misi. Capella covering. Back to Misi. In the corner, Murray with it. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Van Vliet with it. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, we're here with MP in the locker room, moments before the tip-off of Game 3. MP, there's been some chat on social media about a bug that's going around.
Yeah, I seen that.
So why don't you tell them how you feel?
Okay, I mean, listen, it's simple. Y'all don't got to worry about your boy MP. I'm 100% locked in and ready to go.
See that, folks? MP's doing just fine.
Yeah, better than fine, actually, Xander. I'm about to put on a show for all y'all tonight, so just keep watching. MP, out.
I'm sick, bro. What do you mean, man?
Oh, man. This is ridiculous. I've been throwing up all day, bro.
Yeah, you might want to sit down.
You ain't gonna lie.
You been able to keep fluids down?
Not really. I've been working with the trainer, so I think I'm as good as I'm gonna get right now.
You ever played a game this sick before?
One time in high school, I had strep throat. 103-degree fever. Yeah, fatigue, all of it. My mom was furious that I played.
Furious your mom. How'd you do?
Like what? Like in the game in high school?
Yeah, how'd you do?
Tripped up, bro.
Good. You serious?
You're dead serious, bro. You know what? I'm gonna try to see if I can tap into some of that magic tonight. Right after I go through again.
I'm being told that MP and at least 2 of his teammates have been hit with a severe stomach bug in the last 24 hours. Tough timing, but this is a resilient bunch. We'll see just exactly how they respond and what kind of energy level they bring to a very critical second round contest.
go. Do. Stomach bug. Get it? They hit me with everything in these playoffs, bro. What are you doing, bro?
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Pelicans come into Game 3 up 2-0 with their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Houston Rockets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
What?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, And so off the tip, it's Houston. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with MP. And it's Queen in at the 5. Now here's Durant. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. MP with it. He's picked up by Eason. Back to MP. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Jones. Back to MP. Outside Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, great recognition there by MP. Getting it to the open man.
Durant draws the double. Smith outside. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. On offense here are the Pelicans. And so far, no one has figured out a way to slow this group down. 6 wins in a row in the postseason and aiming to make it 3-0 here tonight.
They are definitely a talented group, and they are clearly in the driver's seat right now. But that could change here tonight.
And here are the Rockets now. After New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
I just love the ball move.
Durant surveying the D. Houston with another miss.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
MP finds Williamson. Back to MP. Pass to Williamson. Now here's MP. Williamson passes to Hernandez. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Jones' shot is good.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. You take a look at Jones. Right now, he's 2nd in the league in field goal percentage.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks. Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Back to MP. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 12. Throws it up high. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
If there's anybody who can ignite a crowd with his dunks, it's Jabari. He throws them down with power.
Williamson finds MP. On the wing, Jones. Back to MP. On the wing, Jones. MP outside. Williamson passes to Hernandez. Here's Jones. Here's Queen. Defended by Şengün. Back to MP. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant with it. He's picked up by Jones. Counted.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run. Williamson passes to MP. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Takes the 3. And again, New Orleans, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up to the Rockets, trailing by 8. Here's Şengün. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Queen. Kicks it out to MP. And here's Williamson. Hernandez. Pass to Williamson. Right side Jones. Now here's MP. Right wing. There's the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
The Rockets have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. On the wing, Thompson. He tries for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. New Orleans leading by 10. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Here's MP. Williamson, right side. Back to MP. Williamson, right side. MP outside. Pass to Queen. MP outside. Three-pointer. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. He's got 9.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And
you are injured, injuries, all that.
continuing our coverage.
Grishy, grindy, but it is what it is.
Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Alperen Şengün out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Adams in at center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's good. 2 points.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Murray finds MP. It's a nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson left side. Hernandez pass to Murray. Jones from outside. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Shepard. No points so far. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
Back to MP. Pass to Misi. And here's MP. Guarded by Van Vliet. Now MP. Outside Jones. Launches it. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hernandez got 7 assists in the game. And here's Şengün. Fires the 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the heart.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Williamson, right side. On the wing, Murray. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Williamson passes to MP. Jones from outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Jones. Adams with a screen on Jones. Pass to Şengün from the arc. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 8. MP up top. Outside Murray. To MP. On the wing, Jones. On the wing, Jones. MP outside. Now Williamson. MP finds Williamson. Now here's Misi. Murray for 3. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 8.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Şengün, a screen on Jones. Durant, pass to Şengün. Another one falls for Houston.
You love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
On the wing, Murray, back to MP. Jones, pass to Hernandez. Left side, Murray. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hernandez got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside, here's Adams. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Murray passes to MP. To the right side. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Misi. Adams covering. On the wing, Jones. Here's Murray. Back to MP. Three-pointer. DeJounte Murray again from deep. 14 points for him. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for New Orleans. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan passport shot. Rumble. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points aside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it would play out that way.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And it's Williamson with the ball for New Orleans. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. MP is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Thompson a screen on Jones. Durant with it. He's picked up by Jones. Clock at 6. Durant taking it in close.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Well, you know, Zion Williamson is just so rare. The way that he attacks, that combination of power and athleticism, there really is no comparison to him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
New notification. New phone viewing. Press the green button for the series.
That free throw no good.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Good on the second one. Rockets trail by 15. Outside Durant. Releases. The Pelicans pull it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Queen. The three. That shot off the mark. And for the Rockets, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Durant with the bucket.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
MP outside. And here's Jones. Back to MP. Williamson outside. Back to MP. Outside Jones. From downtown. And Trey Murphy gets a three. He's got 15.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
MP against Thompson. Now here's Şengün. 11 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Good. Şengün's got 13.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. You take a look at Jones. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, DeJounte Murray.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Williamson finds MP, lets it go from deep, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Smith with a screen on MP. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Off target from the wing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Jones from outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP. He's got 15.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hernandez. Right side Jones. Back to MP. On the wing, Jones. Let's go with a 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Thompson outside. And he can't stop to run as that one misses.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
To the wing, right side. Williamson passes to Hernandez. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to MP. To the inside. To the middle. Here's Queen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Rockets. Steven Adams checked in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Eason. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murray's checked in. And he makes it. 6 points for Fred VanVleet.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Hernandez. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. VanVleet. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist from VanVleet. Şengün's got 15 points. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. MP, the pass to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Şengün, no good. It could go. It's not going to go for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's New Orleans just dominating this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's gotten his first points in this one.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Murray for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections. And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Down low. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. And that basket is good.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play. Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Poole finds MP. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Poole, right side. Launches a three. Another possession. Another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Here's Durant. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Pelicans.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trey Murphy.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Hernandez, pass to Murray. Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Poole, left side. MP outside. Pass to Murray. Here's Makovic. Back to MP. It's Poole on the wing. They kick it out to Murray. Back to MP. Poole outside. 6 on the shot clock. And another dime for him.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Thompson's shot is off. Back to MP. To the left wing. Murray finds MP. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
You said in your pregame video that you were feeling healthy, but you look like you're dealing with something fairly serious. How were you able to pull this one out, MP? Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't make excuses. If I can stand, I can play.
Some people are calling this your flu game.
Whoa, I'm not trying to compare myself to Michael just yet. I gotta win a chip first, but I'll take the compliment, Dom. I'm flattered.
Well, we hope you feel better, MP.
Appreciate you.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. Time for us to say
Have a
goodbye.
flu
We
chat,
hope you enjoyed
yeah.
our second round coverage of the
I got
NBA
it, guys.
Western Conference Playoffs. For reporter Ali LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. So long, everybody.
I'm being told that MP and at least 2 of his teammates have been hit with a severe stomach bug in the last 24 hours. Tough timing, but this is a resilient bunch. We'll see just exactly how they respond and what kind of energy level they bring to a very critical second round contest.
Talk about facing the flu. Just get it. You know, I'm facing the flu. Shaq. Yeah.
Okay, so story time. When I was in Europe, I had a rough start to the season. And that's because the adjustment to the pro game was tough for me. I didn't speak the language, and an airline had even lost one of my bags. Now that I think about it, I lost a pair of my favorite Jordans.
Oh, not the J's.
Yeah, I was moping around during one of my first practices because of that, and a teammate came up to me and he said, MP, everyone's life is hard. Yours, mine, the people in the stands. Nobody cares about your problems.
It's all about tough love.
True story, yeah. He didn't like me at first either, but he helped me whether he knew it or not.
And how did he do that?
He snapped me out of it. Out of all my self-pity, it was gone. You know, I realized that I was dealing with something. But so what? And I had to ask myself, okay, I can try to overcome it, or I can give up. What kind of person do you want to be?
That actually makes sense, I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So, here we are. We've had a few things go against us this series. But so what? Everyone's going through something. And we've got a chance to go to the conference finals. If we win one more game, one more.
All right, so how you feeling about your chances?
Bro, I am ready to run through a brick wall for this win. And nothing's gonna slow me down. I promise you that.
Will there be an upset? Let's see.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Pelicans have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Houston Rockets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. MP out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5. And for Houston, we've got Alperon Şengün. Durant is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 2. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Houston. Outside, KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
New Orleans moving the ball around. To the wing right side. MP passes to Jones. Back to MP. To the right side. Jones finds MP. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thompson passes to Durant. Fires from the line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 5 now.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Jones has it in the corner. Over to the wing. Back to MP. Outside, Jones. MP passes to Jones. Over in the corner, Williamson. Pocket 6. Here's the 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
You watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Back to Williamson. Pass to MP. Williamson dishes to MP. Jones kicks to MP. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Here's Eason. Now, Finney-Smith. Thompson for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. MP outside. Williamson finds MP. Outside, Jones. MP passes to Jones. Back to MP. Here's Queen. Over in the corner, Williamson. No good from outside. Eason against Williamson.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Williamson outside. MP kicks to Jones. Mr. Williamson back to MP. Here's Queen. Hernandez passes to Queen. MP up top. Jones, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. Houston in the lead. Eason down low. Working on, and wait a minute. MP looks hurt. MP's in pain. And folks, this does not look good. Looks like he may have turned his ankle.
Injury.
This would be a huge blow to his team and fans.
Yeah,
and it's Houston. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Rockets. And we're getting confirmation now. MP is cleared to return in this one. Wow. He'll start the second half for his team.
They're saying it's a high ankle sprain, and I think it's likely that MP would sit the rest of this one out if it were a regular season game. But with his team on the cusp of getting through to the next round, I'm not surprised to see him try and play through it.
And Jones showing you his basketball IQ there. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
Thompson in the corner. Outside, KD. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Back to MP. Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Finney Smith. No good with the triple. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. In the pass to Hernandez. Jones for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Jones has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thompson outside. Here's Eason. Houston moving the ball around. Thompson sets the pick for KD. Another miss by Houston.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Back to MP. To the left side wing. Pass to Jones. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. Rockets leading by 5. Durant, the pass to Finney Smith. That one goes in. Finney Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Back to MP. Williamson outside. Jones kicks to MP. Mr. Williamson on the wing. Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by Jones.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Shot by Eason, no good. Pelicans trail by 7 and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Tari Eason. And New Orleans also making a change. DeJounte Murray, he's jacked in for Williamson.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
There's the 3, and Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Smith with a screen on Murray. KD finds Smith. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP passes to Murray. Back to MP. Outside, Jones. MP outside. 3-pointer. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. And now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Back to KD. KD, so efficient in there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Back to MP. Murray right side. Jones kicks to MP. On the wing, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. KD passes to Finney Smith. Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Back to MP. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, Murray with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Outside Durant. There's the triple. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Rockets ahead. They lead by a bucket. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. MP finds Murray. Back to MP. Murray left side to take the lead. Knocks down the 3-ball. Murray's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pelican shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Back to MP. On outside. Murray kicks to MP. Poole the pass to Hernandez. For 3, Murray. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hernandez has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Durant's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Pelicans. Queen's checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Back to MP. Pass to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. For 3, Murray. And down goes the 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Houston making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Shepard. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And then for New Orleans, Herbert Jones comes in for Poole. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Murray. Williamson fires. 3, good.
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are brightest.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Layup, no good. Pelicans leading by 5. Now MP.
In the game. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Williamson outside. Now MP launches it, and there's the 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on a three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Now MP. Now Jones from outside. It's good.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Durant down low. Defended by Jones. What a finesse finish on the lane.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Now MP. Let's lose a 3. He drills the 3.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for New Orleans.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trey Murphy.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
MP outside. So the New Orleans Pelicans take the series and will continue. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you later on.
Had to injury check. What do you mean, bro? Got injured in the playoffs. Came back and won. We go.
All right, I'm here with MP, the man, the myth, the legend, as he helps his team move on to the conference finals in his rookie season. How you feeling, bro?
Invincible! Unless this entire team gets struck by lightning, we're cruising through the next round. I'm talking 4 straight dubs.
Hold up, you guaranteeing the sweep?
I'm guaranteeing the sweep, Xander. And they can put that on their bulletin board, too. After what we've been through, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like light work. Let's go!
A remarkably gutsy game from MP as he shakes off injury to lead his team to a series-clinching victory. I'm told the team is not worried about his status moving forward, and MP himself has said he's good to go.
Battling through injury check. What do you mean, bro? Battling through injury. What do you mean, bro? Battling through injury check.
MP, I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr. Forbes.
Yeah, I've been recording these videos all season long. Why is there an issue now?
Because you went too far. Guaranteeing a sweep in the conference finals? Come on, MP, that's a bad look.
I'm guaranteeing.
Look, before the playoffs started, you told me to stick to being myself. Well, Coach, this is being me.
Listen, confidence is one thing, but when every media outlet in the country makes your guarantee a top story, it becomes bulletin board material.
Coach, what? Games aren't won on a bulletin board? That's superstition.
You're wrong. It's psychology. You, of all people, should know that. It's disrespectful and a powerful motivator.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of your teammates don't like these videos, but they bite their tongues because they haven't interfered with our goals. Now they're interfering with our goals, MP, and the chemistry's in the dumps.
So you're saying no videos at all?
I'm just saying. Listen,
you're lacking vision. I'm telling you.
Lay low for a bit. After this round, and we'll see what happens. But for now, get your head in the game and keep Xander out of the locker room.
Coach, do you understand how much money I'm be leaving on the table if I did this? Coach, there are so many people that watch these videos, my videos, Coach. That's ad revenue on top of that.
You're not thinking straight, MP.
No, but
You're not thinking straight. You have more to gain by laying low and regaining the trust of your teammates and this organization than you do by plowing ahead with these videos. Listen, this order comes from the owner that I agree with. Do you trust me, MP?
Come on, Coach, you know I do.
Before you were a celebrity, you were a basketball player, man. And a tremendous one at that. That's your identity. That's what we need from you right now.
I came back in the conference final. Came back for that. What do you mean, man? That's guts. Let's get it.
I'm hearing that the chatter about MP angering his teammates and coaches by guaranteeing a sweep is very real. Not only is this team dealing with some serious chemistry issues, but apparently MP has been told by the front office to stop recording videos in the locker room before games. It'll be very interesting to see what on-court impact all of this has moving forward.
Let's get it.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Pelicans stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. Taking a look at New Orleans, it's nice to start the conference finals at home, but on paper, this really could be anybody's series.
It's always good to have the home crowd behind you to start a big series like this. But whether or not they take advantage of it is up to them. Tonight will tell us a lot about this best of 7.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. It's stolen by Barnes.
Wow, talk about Barnes.
Castle finds Barnes.
Go.
The 3, Vassell knocks down the triple.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. San Antonio with the ball. After New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. 3 from Barnes. Not going to go that time. Pass to Queen. And here's MP. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson outside. Back to MP. Williamson passes to Hernandez. Jones from outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Jones has got 6.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Now here's Barnes. 3-pointer, Fox. The shot won't fall.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
To the middle. Back to MP. Outside Jones. Pass to MP. There's the 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Kicks it out to Barnes. They get it again. Here's New Orleans now. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Back to MP. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. He has 6.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For San Antonio, Cornette's checked in for Barnes, and it's Johnson in for Vassell. Fox outside. Goes up at the elbow. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Back to MP. On the wing, Jones. Pass to MP. Here's Queen. MP outside. Queen. Pass to Hernandez. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. On the wing, Jones. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Pure from 3-point range.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point three-point attack right off the tip.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Inside, and stolen by Williamson. And now New Orleans on the break. Back to MP. To the inside. Williamson outside. Pass to Hernandez. Now here's Jones. Fires for three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Fox. Uses the glass on the layup.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, though, his game is about attacking. Getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Fox outside. Out left to the wing. Castle for three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Back to MP. Williamson outside. Pass to Hernandez. On the wing, Jones puts up a three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hernandez got 6 assists in the game. Pulls up, high post. It's hauled in by New Orleans. What if it goes? Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for New Orleans. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this.
New notification. New friend online. Press the beam button for the page.
This stadium is rocking right. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. San Antonio again missing.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Zion Williamson out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Herb Jones. Then it's MP. And it's Murray in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Jones' shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Harper. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
Pass to Hernandez. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Back to Murray. And here's MP. Jones, the pass to MP. Right side Murray. Outside Jones. From deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hernandez got 9 assists now tonight. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. From deep, Harper. And Bey pulls it down. Here's New Orleans now. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. Harper passes to Champagny. Here's Harper from the arc. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Back to MP, outside Murray. Bey left side, pass to MP. Outside Murray. MP outside, 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine. Getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Something that I've never seen before in any sport. MP going on record that not only is he guaranteeing his team will advance, but they will get the sweep as well.
Oh, my
goodness! Just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Back to MP, pass to Bey, 4-3, counted from distance. Bey's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
from deep. Harper. And Bay pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to MP. Jones finds MP. Outside Murray. Now here's MP. Bay from long range. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
Pass to Bay. Outside Murray. Back to MP. On the wing, Jones. And here's MP. On the wing, Murray. On the wing, Bay. Fires from deep. Gets the three ball to go. Bay's got 9 points in the quarter.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Hernandez, pass to Jones. Back to MP. Here's Murray. Pass to Bay. Now here's Williamson. Cordet defending. Now Jones. Off the mark there with a three. There's 18 seconds left in the half. Here's Champagny, defended by Jones. The shot by Johnson, no good. Now here's MP, outside Murray, over Johnson, and there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by MP. And so it's New Orleans with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the San Antonio Spurs.
They say live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans, do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point?
Yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing like me tonight. TCB, taking care of the business.
Well, I'm not sure what business you're talking about, Shaq, but I do agree with you. The message in the locker room is just simple. Don't let up. Finish off this game.
And still a half to go, but you get a sense the momentum is strongly in their favor. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Time for us to get back into it here in game 1. We've seen Herb Jones really have a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. So on the floor for the Spurs, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Jones finds MP. Clock at 6. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Well, San Antonio's shooting a low 30% from the floor. Fox. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Jones. Castle, the open look. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got his first 2 points.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Queen, the pass to Hernandez. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. To the left side wing. On the wing, Jones. Three-pointer. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Castle outside. The three ball. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Queen. Back to MP. Now Jones. MP outside. And here's Williamson. Hernandez is good.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Fox left side. Takes the three. That one no good.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Jones. MP outside. Jones, pass to Hernandez. Williamson outside for 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Castle outside. They need this. San Antonio again can't hit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Queen. Back to MP. Here's Jones. To the right side. On the wing, Jones. 5 to shoot. Back to MP. Williamson, right side. Shoots over Barnes. Misses off the left iron. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Fox for 3. Sinks it from distance. Fox has got 5 now.
Once a question mark for Fox. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Back to MP. Here's the 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. 20 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Fox. Uncovered. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Back to MP. Now here's Jones. To the left wing. MP outside. And here's Williamson. This one for 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Fox for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 19-7 run. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to MP. Pass to Queen. Now MP. Outside Jones. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. For 3 to Sell. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
His team's making some changes here. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Fox, here we go. And Fox powers it home.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
MP is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Makovich in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 6 to shoot. Poole finds MP. Here's Jordan, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Box for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. It's Poole on the wing. Back to MP. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Makovich. Here's Poole. There's the triple. Rebounded by Castle.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Pelicans.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trey Murphy.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Back to MP. Pass to Makovich. Murray for 3. Yet another assist.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance. Count that one.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
MP finds Jordan. Here's Makovich. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Makovich. Back to MP. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the conference finals. There were reports leading up to the game that some of your teammates took issue with the video you posted guaranteeing a sweep. How did that affect you guys tonight?
We won the game. I don't think it affected us at all.
So, water under the bridge, then?
There was never a problem to begin with. That was just folks in the media trying to get clicks. We're good.
Okay, I like to hear that. Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
BA, over to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
What a gutsy performance. What a gutsy performance. What a gutsy.
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Pelicans come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Spurs. The quest for the best in the West continues coming up next.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And the starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point guard. And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. MP out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the center. Look at New Orleans. They started off this series with a win and are once again looking to take care of business here at home.
Yeah, defending home court is the priority. They don't want to lose that advantage, and they certainly don't want their opponent gaining any confidence.
So it's the Pelicans now. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Fires the three, and Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And coaches love to see this kind of ball movement, especially when it's triggered by young players like MP.
Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell finds Sohan. On the wing, Fox. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand. Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Pass to Hernandez. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's MP. Jones dishes to MP. Pass to Jones. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. With the shot, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And here are the Pelicans now. After the basket by San Antonio. Back to Williamson. MP kicks to Jones. MP outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Queen. Back to MP. Lets it go with the three. And Trey Murphy gets the three.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Back to MP. That's to Williamson. MP dishes to Williamson. Shoots the three. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Woo.
So for the... Pass to Jones. Williamson outside. Jones kicks to MP. Back to Williamson. MP outside. Murray finds MP. Outside, Jones. Here's Queen. Just 5 to shoot. Williamson, the pass to Hernandez. And the basket by Jones.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
On the court right now for the Spurs. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Murray outside. Jones dishes to MP. Jones the pass to MP. And here is Murray. Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hernandez has got assist number 8 now on the night. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jones. Green the pass to Hernandez. New Orleans moving it around. Over to the left wing. Outside, Jones. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox with it. Out guarded by Murray. Pass to Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Jones kicks to MP. Jones dishes to MP. Over in the corner, Williamson. Murray for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Fox. Basket counts. Fox has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
The wide open look here for Fox. And it's off from 3-point range. Hernandez passes to Murray. On the wing, Jones. Murray left side. Pass to Williamson. And Jones has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hernandez has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Harper from the arc. Here's Wembanyama. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
And standing easily over 7 feet. Whenever he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Williamson outside. Green the pass to Hernandez. Williamson right side. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you and stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home those points. It's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Without question, Trey Murphy displaying his skills today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Pelicans leading by 21. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. MP out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Now, here's MP. Still yet to score. Just 3 to shoot. But Trey. And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
From outside, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Williamson. And MP with the basket on the assist by Jones.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Sohan. Pass to Vassell. Off target from three-point range. Kicks it out to MP. To the middle. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Here's Fox. Vassell finds Castle. Fox from outside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
So it's the Pelicans now, after the basket by San Antonio. New Orleans moving it around. Back to MP. From past the arc. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fox, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Hernandez can't get it to go. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Sinks the triple. Fox has got 26.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Back to MP. Queen the pass to Hernandez. To the paint. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Back to Fox. And it goes down 2 points. Fox has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Williamson finds Jones. Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Lets the 3 fly. Pelicans with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Williamson, and he banks in the layup. Williamson's got his first basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest
Matador
shots
defense.
he's ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now, here's Fox. And he has 28 points for the game. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
MP, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Sohan. Offline with his 3. Pelicans leading by 21. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Jones has it in the corner. That's to Williamson. Back to MP. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to MP. Count the basket. 8 points for MP.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And so it's New Orleans in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Making some changes here. Matkovic is checked in, and MP subbed in for Williamson. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. For three, connects from three-point range. Castle's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the court right now for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point. Three-pointer. Matkovic with the rebound.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Murray. Back to MP. Poole on the wing. Bay finds MP. Now Poole. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Vassell right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The drive by MP. Yep, it counts. Hernandez has got 10 points in just the second half.
It's a nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Sohan with the screen. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Pelicans have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8-12. MP kicks to Murray. New Orleans moving it around. Bay, good, and the assist goes to MP. Bay's got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Now Wembanyama. And that's good off the glass that time.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Pelicans.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trey Murphy.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Vassell outside. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Poole. Back to MP. A shot missing. On offense, here are the Spurs. Castle, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Now here's Bay. MP finds Bay. Here's Poole. Back to MP. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better we'll be?
Yeah, I've been hearing that. But our fans are the best. We're lucky to have them. The NBA is a high-pressure machine, and nowadays, there's a stat for everything. I mean, everything. There's stats for every blood cell in your body. But after a while, pressure and numbers, they aren't good for you. Fans bring faith and fun back into the equation. And we're lucky to have them, period.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
A remarkably gutsy game from MP as he shakes off injury to lead his team to a series-clinching victory. I'm told the team is not worried about his status moving forward, and MP himself has said he's good to go for the conference final.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Pelicans come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the San Antonio Spurs. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
And already a 2-0 lead established in this series. It's the Western Conference Finals on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with MP. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. And for the Spurs, inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. You look at the Spurs, they're down 2-0. But on the bright side, they're back home. A chance to get back in the series.
And you don't make the conference finals unless you're a great team. So I think being at home is important to them. We're going to see them come out with some fight.
MP outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson for 3. Rebounded by San Antonio. Pass to Vassell. Back to Castle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Back to MP. outside. Here's MP. Jones from outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Fox. Misi grabs the board.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Back to MP. Pass to Misi. Now MP. Down low. Williamson passes to MP. Now Misi, covered by Wembanyama. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Here's Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to MP. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Fox to end the run. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Out to the wing. Pass to Misi. Back to MP. Kicks it out to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Misi's shot is good.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's Fox. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 12 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. There is no slowing this team down right now, and it's because he has been so incredible for them during this run.
That's good stuff, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. Three-pointer, Fox. Drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Fox. Lays it up and banks it in.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Back to Misi. Pass to Hernandez. Now here's Williamson. Fires the three. And Trey Murphy gets the three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Spurs trail by 10. Fox feeling it out a bit. Off target from outside.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw misses.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Look at who's out there now for San Antonio. Fournette comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Harper in for Castle.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Pass to MP. Poole outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Back to MP. Here's Queen. Fournette defending. Here's Hernandez. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Fox against MP. And that's his third bucket in 8 attempts.
Not the biggest guy. Fox showing a lot of heart in close.
Hernandez is good. 12 points for MP.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Pelicans ahead, leading by 10. Don't go away. Glad to have you with us as we... Timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Fox. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Right wing from deep, Harper. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Outside Jones. Back to MP. Down low. MP drops it in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Fox, the pass to Cornette. On the wing, Fox takes a 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. The Pelicans lead by 13. Pass to Murray. Back to MP. The rebound by the Spurs. And here's Fox. From deep, Harper. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They have been a steamroller in this postseason. 10 straight wins to start it off. Hard not to be thinking about their chances to make history.
Yeah, I mean, no team's gone through the playoffs with a perfect record. The 76ers got close in 1983 and the Warriors in 2017. So it's fun to talk about, but they've got 6 games to go. And at this stage of the playoffs, every game's a battle. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Fox, the pass to Harper. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the inside. Cornette can't hit. The Pelicans lead by 15. Back to MP. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, because of the quickness, it's hard to mirror Fox defensively. Often it ends in a foul call.
First trip to the line for him here. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Sohan comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. And then for New Orleans, Messi, he's checked in for Queen. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Murray.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Ooh, a good look from Fox. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Fox has got 17.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying. Oh, my goodness. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? MP against Fox. Fox takes the hit and scores.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Lets the 3 fly. Fox can't get that one to fall. And so it's New Orleans up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan head court shot. Drums
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Say, Diesel, what's your favorite dish at a cookout?
Cereal in a bowl.
At a barbecue?
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker, he's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
Spurs trail by 15. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with MP. And it's Messi in at the center position.
What a great performance from Fox. Scoring well, shouldering the offensive load.
Back to MP. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson passes to MP. Williamson outside. Outside Jones. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 5. They grab their own miss.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Williamson, good, and the assist goes to MP. Williamson's gotten his second bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
To the middle. Fox gets it to go inside.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Gas pedal.
And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. You take a look at Jones. Right now, he's second in the league in field goal percentage.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Hernandez. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 24.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Box for 3. Jones grabs the board.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Back to MP. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Williamson left side. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Zion run. What do you think? Hang on the rim. What do you mean, right?
San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 19. Three-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Pass to Vassell. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Outside Wembanyama, jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. The Pelicans lead by 19. Here's Hernandez. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Wow. I ain't taking no shots, bro.
Vassell outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Vassell's got his first points of the game.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Messi up top. Back to MP. Pass to Williamson. Here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 26.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now here's Fox. 23 points in the game. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Back to MP. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. That's 28 points for MP.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A line change. Pass to Bay. Poole outside. Back to MP. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Beyond the arc. And it's Bay. That time on the assist by MP.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Castle misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP, the pass to Murray. Back to MP. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And that's now 30 points for MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Fox, that's good.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Queen, and that one is stuffed right through.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Fox for 3. No good there. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Bay finds MP. To the middle. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night. Castle against Murray. 3-pointer, Fox. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
They played well, and let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Pelicans.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this win, a trip to the finals is within their grasp. Just one win away from the sweep.
And they'll be looking to make it 4 straight, no doubt about it. That's how you want to go into the finals. Well rested, playing your best basketball of the season, and riding a ton of momentum.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
It's tipped. Back to Murray. Down low. Here's Hernandez. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 38 points.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Here's Fox. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
With tonight's win, you're now one game away from the NBA Finals. What would it mean to you to reach that milestone in your rookie year?
Well, that's what you dream about as a kid. So to get there in your rookie year, that would be incredible. But we ain't there yet. And I'm not trying to jinx anything.
So no guarantees for the next game?
Don't you put that evil on me, Jennifer Quintana. I'm keeping my mouth shut just this time.
Well, best of luck, MP.
All right, thank you.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.
All right, guys, before this series started, all the media wanted to talk about was the problems in this locker room. Look around you. Y'all see problems in this locker room? All I see is winners. And that's what it's going to be when we go out there tonight and we stamp our ticket to the NBA Finals, all right? So let's do it, guys. Let's get this win. Come on.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Pelicans have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Spurs. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall. The other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with MP. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. You look at San Antonio. So they're down 3-0 in this series, and these home fans hoping they can extend their season.
Yeah, and even if they can win tonight, I don't see a way they come back from 3-0. It's just too big of a hill to climb.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. They get it back. Castle, no one around him. Misses the 3. Here's Hernandez. Lays it up off the glass. You know, many called MP a madman for the way he provided all that bulletin board material. Here he is, standing by his word. 3 games to none in this series right now.
Look, I'll be honest. I didn't believe him when he said it. But the way they've come out and won the first 3 games of this series, how could anybody doubt it now? He put his money where his mouth is, and looks like this guy can see the future.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. San Antonio again missing. And again, MP. Hernandez has got 8 points.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Outside, Fox. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Fox has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. In the pass to MP. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Spurs trail by 11. The wide open look here for Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson outside. On the wing, Jones. Off target from outside. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Pulls up. High post. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So fast. Fox just pulls up like lightning.
Back to Williamson. Back to Hernandez. It's up a 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustment. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got MP. Zion Williamson is out there with Bay. Then there's Murray. And it's Jones in at the 3.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Inside, here's Hernandez. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Wembanyama. Drills the 3-pointer. Wembanyama has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
MP kicks to Jones. And here is Murray. It's MP top of the key. To the inside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Barnes. Off target with his 3. New Orleans leading by 6. Bay finds MP. Williamson outside. Back to MP. After Bay. On the wing, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He picked up 38 points. What an offensive performance overall, turning in a new season high for him in points. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum.
Jones, the pass to Murray. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 from Johnson. Bay pulls it in. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Williamson. And it's good, 2 points.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. New Orleans making some changes here. Queens checked in. And Trey Murphy subbed in for DeJounte Murray. .104 left in the first half of the game. And it's Sohan missing.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Jones. And now a 9-point Pelican lead. San Antonio's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. MP against Fox. To the middle. And Cornette gets it to go.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
To the wing on the left. In the pass to Jones. Here's Hernandez. Guarded by Fox. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And that's 17 points for MP.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
3-pointer, Fox trains the 3-pointer.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so that's the end of the first half. Pelicans lead by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan headquarters shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which
I got
vacation
the
spot.
Knicks.
Oh! In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
That's enough of what?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
They talk nonsense right now. I'm about to say some Knicks, really, bro. Knicks. Gracious.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Spurs trail by 10. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
New Orleans moving the ball around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Herbert Jones is second. The 4th spot held by Zion Williamson.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to MP. To Williamson. Now MP. Guarded by Fox. Williamson kicks to MP. Jones. No one around him. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. Fox from outside. And Jones pulls it down.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And another 3 for New Orleans.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Here's Fox. He's got 12. To end the run. Good on the triple. Fox has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Spurs.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Back to MP. Williamson kicks to MP. Williamson outside. Jones for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Fox finds Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Williamson. Here's Sohan. That 3 off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And Trey Murphy gets the 3. 12 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And the basket is good.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
And the basket by Castle.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Bays checked in for Williamson. Now, here's Fox. 15 points in the game. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And the dunk by MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 16. Harper wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And it's 7 points for Dylan Harper. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James.
Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
So for New Orleans right now, MP out there with Murray. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Queen in at the center filling out the middle. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queens got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray finds MP. In the corner, Murray with it. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Takes the 3, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Harper, and the layup's good off the glass.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Murray outside. Over in the corner, Williamson. Murray outside. Poole on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Poole's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Harper. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
Poole, the pass to Hernandez. Back to Murray. Now, here's MP. Poole outside. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. And another 3 for New Orleans.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Another miss by Harper. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Murray left side. Back to MP. Poole finds MP. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Williamson. Here's Queen. In the corner, Murray with it. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they're going to cruise into the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round pretty often, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy in the conference finals. And thanks to the sweep, they'll get some much-needed and much-deserved rest before playing for the chip.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Harper, and Harper slams it in.
I love the way in which Harper's attacking right now, finding the soft spots.
Pass to MP. Murray dishes to MP. Over in the corner, Williamson. MP kicks to Poole. Back to MP. Murray the pass to MP. Murray outside. Here's Hernandez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans take the series and will continue.
I'm getting emotional as we watch all of this go down. Just an amazing accomplishment. You can tell from the moment these playoffs begun that they were committed to a deep playoff run. They had belief in themselves.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Right here.
MP. No. Yes, Miss Melinda Hart.
Thank you. Congrats on the win, MP.
Thanks.
There was a lot of talk throughout this series about issues in the locker room related to your social media videos.
Right.
You're moving on to the NBA Finals, so clearly you've worked through those issues to some degree, but you've also stopped posting to social media during this series. Can you talk about that?
I just needed to put my head down and focus. The videos were becoming a distraction, and nobody wants that, especially this time of the year.
So does that mean we won't see any videos in the finals?
Honestly, I haven't given it much thought. Like I said, head down and focused. We'll see what happens.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I talked with Mr. Forbes, and we're going to let Xander here back in the locker room.
Just what I'm talking about. Hey, bro. Hey, good.
Appreciate that.
Under one condition.
Yeah, whatever. What's that?
Don't make us look stupid.
Come on, Coach. I got y'all. Y'all know me better.
I'm serious, MP. We don't need any outside drama. And if you even come close to crossing that line, Mr. Forbes will ban Xander permanently.
No, we understand. We understand.
Listen, Coach. Okay, we got it. We have some family-friendly stuff planned for the finals, and I think y'all will really love it. You got to trust me.
All right.
All right. Let's go. You know, I wanted to shoot that one thing we were talking about.
Man, I was scared as up.
NBA Finals, let's do. QB.
NBA Finals. A lot of people thought I'd never make it here.
A lot of people aren't giving you a chance to win. You playing a team that hasn't lost a game.
12-0. Very impressive.
People are saying they could be the first team to go undefeated in the playoffs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You look pretty calm for someone about to face a juggernaut.
My entire basketball career has been an uphill battle, Zan. And people have doubted me the whole way. But I made it here.
The Christmas peak. That's how I get no views on YouTube. The Christmas peak, like I said.
Nobody else did.
What's the second?
The second, I'm really, really good at basketball. And I'm not laying down for nobody. I'm laying them down. This is my time. MP out.
I asked MP if he was worried about going up against an undefeated team in the NBA Finals, and he laughed. I've been defying the odds my whole life, he told me. I love being in this situation.
Yeah, two undefeated teams. Oh my goodness, what a drama. The Knicks versus the Knicks. What do you mean by that? The Knicks are going to do that smoke, shoot him. They're rolling down the Knicks. What do you mean, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Let's get it.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Pelicans delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the New York Knicks. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
We've been building to this all season. The NBA Finals. Welcome. Taking a look at the Pelicans. This is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust that got you here.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with MP, and it's Queen in at the 5. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Jones. Here's Hernandez. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off the shot. That's good from Jones. And the assist by MP.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
Pass to MP. Here's Queen, covered by Towns. Back to MP. Jones, the pass to Hernandez. Now Jones. Now Williamson. Launches it. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
You want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Williamson misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. The 3 is up. And it's Brunson missing.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Yep, that one's good. And I know it's game 1, but this could be an all-time finals matchup. 2 teams that have gone undefeated in the playoffs, squaring off in a best-of-7.
Yeah, this is the dream matchup that everyone has been hoping since the start of the playoffs. To have 2 teams playing such perfect basketball meet in the finals, it's going to be incredible.
Here's Hernandez. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Williamson. Back to Williamson. Now MP. Over to the wing. From behind the arc. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He tallied 21 points, and he was dealing assists all around. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Got it. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Knicks trail by 5. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Poole, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Murray comes in for MP. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. 5th. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Yabusele. And it's Shamet in for Brunson. Poole outside. Back to MP. Bay passes to Hernandez. Now here's Poole. MP finds Poole on the wing. Bay to the paint. Back to MP. Murray for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Murray's shot is good.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Towns, right side. Shoots over Bay. The rebound by Murray. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. On the wing, Bay. Over to the left wing. Back to MP. On the wing, Bay. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's McBride. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Murray from outside outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Towns outside. The three is up. Cat strikes from long distance.
But Cat answers with his own three, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. May passes to MP. Back to Murray. It's Poole on the wing. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by MP.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And we knew they'd be the team to beat this year, but they haven't dropped a game yet. And tonight, they're looking to do something only 3 other teams have ever done.
Yeah, they're going for 13 in a row tonight. We saw that from the Warriors and Cavs in 2017, and the Lakers also in 1989. You think about the star power on the floor for those teams. It's not unlike what we've seen from this group. Get your popcorn ready because history is being made in the most exciting way possible.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Queen, he's checked in for Misi. Williamson comes in for Bay. Jones, he's checked in for Poole. And Trey Murphy subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And Brunson gets it to go.
High shot IQ. Jalen Brunson just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Back to MP. Pass to Jones. Now Williamson. Out left to the wing. Now MP. Right side Jones. This one for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Bridges finds Brunson. 3-pointer. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 9. To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Diawara. And an Obi for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 13.
Yeah, selfless stuff on that dish from MP.
Brunson against MP. Now here's Brunson. Gets a very good look and converts. Brunson's got 12. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be back in a moment.
New Orleans, 45.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've made it this far, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you
dream
about.
No, you talking about galaxies. Galaxies, what are you talking about? I want to stop.
Focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, that does.
Thanks. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. MP is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the center position, locking down the middle. Down low, MP drops it in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Brunson misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Williamson passes to MP. The 3, and Trey Murphy gets the 3. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
MP against Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Williamson. Jacks up a 3, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
The Pelicans lead by 14. Williamson passes to MP. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. To the right side. Outside Jones. Back to MP. Stolen by Anunoby. The 3 is up. Controls the rebound with the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Back to Jones. Pass to MP. Williamson outside. And here's MP. To shoot. Jones finds MP. Outside Jones. And they'll turn it over. He couldn't get the shot off. A shot
Don't want to take shot? Fuck do you mean, bro?
And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. You take a look at Jones. Never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
Some guys thrive.